I remember in the 7th Parliament again, when we had Francis Ole Kaparo as our speaker, a member shoots up and says, point of order, interrupts the member who is on the floor probably contributing to a bill, and stands up and instead of telling the House what is out of order, starts attacking his chief or his DO on a matter that happened at home during the weekend. And the Speaker will always ask, what is out of order? So the most abused phrase in the House is always point of order. Everybody shouts point of order, but stands up and doesn't say what is out of order. We will encourage you, honorable members, that when you shout point of order, which is your right all the time, and the standing orders say when a member calls out order, he or she must be listened to. So when you say point of order, I will encourage you to stand up and say, the Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah has breached this standing order, so I seek a remedy from the chair. The Honorable Robert Mbui has breached this standing order, so I seek a remedy from the chair. It will make our debates very colorful, very, very informative, and very helpful, so that we don't just abuse the word and the phrase point of order. Honorable members, as you embark on learning, I want to reiterate what my dear lady, the Deputy Speaker, has said. 5 years look very long, but they are very short. The moment you are elected, the party that sponsored you has expectations on you. The people who campaigned for you have expectations on you. The people who voted for you have expectations on you. The House of Parliament itself has expectations. The country has expectations. And you may end up being spread too thin, and by the time you go back, you find the ground has shifted, as is commonly said. There are many, many members in this House who are personal assistants to former MPs, who are managers to former MPs, and who are, some even who are clerks of former MPs. And because they help to shift the ground, they end up being the replacement to the people they work with. So I want to encourage you that for longevity, consistency of leadership, we also must have a House blended with veterans and newcomers. So you find your way to fight to the corner of veterans like Duale, like Kainan, like Shakil and others, the better. If I don't mention you, it doesn't mean you are not a veteran. Those of you who have been there for 3 terms qualify to be called veterans. I don't know what those who have been there for 6 terms like me will be called. Honorable members, as you embark on your work, I want to encourage you also not to forget the people who make you what you are. You are all family members. Please don't come to Nairobi and forget your families, because it's your families that help us build great institutions in this country. We have a session towards the end where we'll have some experience from spouses of female MPs and male MPs to tell you what the expectations are, how you conduct yourselves with the newfound space, with the newfound accolades, with the newfound opportunities. I encourage you, those of us who come from the countryside, I met some colleague who told me, you know, I've just come to Nairobi, I don't even know where to stay. I don't even know where to start. I told him, you will soon find it very easy. Just go to Parliament, find our staff. They'll show you how to get your mortgage, how to get your car, how to get your everything, and things will work very well. But I added, every weekend, try to go home, so that people don't think they elected you and threw you to Nairobi, And by the time you go back after 5 years, you find the ground has shifted, because it is always shifting. Honorable members,